What in the world is the housing market doing here in North Dallas, in the area of Frisco, Prosper, and Celina, Texas? Well, if you are curious and wanting to know what is happening so that you can make plans to either buy a new home, sell the one that you're in, or possibly invest, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing with you the latest numbers and what is happening in this area. Hey there, I am Chrissy Ball, a local real estate agent here in the North Dallas area, and I always love to give you an insight on what's happening here in the local market so that you have some very specific information when it comes to you making your plans with what you're wanting to do with your home or your housing plan, whether it is, again, to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. And so just remember that when you are listening to the national news, it's really easy to get some generalized information, and it's always helpful to have a general idea of what's going on in the country. But locally here in your local market is what's going to help you make the most specific decisions for yourself. And so let me jump right into the slides that I have prepared for you today. And I want to share with you first in a bar graph form so that you can see the numbers of what is going on right now. Frisco is the red bar, Prosper is represented by the green bar, and gray is representing Celina. And so right now, these are the average sales prices that are happening November of 2022. You see Frisco's average sale price is around $650,000. Prosper is up there at $818,000, and Celina is right around $630,000. Now, I want to go to the line graph for just a minute so that you can see that right here on the edge of this line graph is right now November 2022. And going back one click is October. And so I just want you to see the difference in what sales prices are doing right now and how they have changed just a little bit within 1 month. So you can see Prosper was at 790,000 and now it's gone up to 818,000. So it's really interesting what is happening as far as the interest rates and how the interest rates seem to be impacting housing here, specifically in this area. So let me go right to price per square foot so that you can see also in this line graph the difference between October of 22 last month, where Frisco is $224 a square foot, Prosper is $241 a square foot, and Celina is $227. Again, that's in October of 2022. Now look at what happened in November. It's gone up significantly. So let's just look at Prosper so you're not confused. October was $241 a square foot, and in 1 month, it's gone to $259 a square foot. So you really want to think about what is happening when it comes to your strategy and these numbers, and how when you are hearing about interest rates, what they are doing and impacting your plan on whether you are planning on selling your home. When interest rates even tick down just a little bit, look at how much more you can get price per square foot. It's fascinating to see. And on the same side as a buying side, if you're a buyer and you're waiting, I have a lot of clients that are trying to wait to that perfect time of buying a home. Well, I don't know if there's ever a perfect time to buy a home, right? That is subjective depending on you, but that will also help you have an idea of when is the best time for you if you have some flexibility with your timeline. Now, let's look at the days on market. I'm going to go back to our bar graph for just a minute so that you can see the days on the market that the average home has in this area. It's quite fascinating to see, right? Frisco is 31 days on average. That's increased quite a bit from our peak over the summer, but it has increased, and you can see Prosper's numbers are down, which means the demand in Prosper area is starting to tick up a little bit with 26 days on market. So you might want to really think about, when are you wanting to list your home? Usually, the winter time is a slower time of the year, but you can see right now it is not necessarily the time of the year that is what is deciding how many days a home is going to stay on market. It's really possibly specifically tied to the interest rates, since the demand here is still quite high with all of these companies relocating to this area. So Celina is about 32 days on average. And excuse my voice, I'm battling the cold just like so many people in our area. Um, but let's go to homes for sale, because I really like to help give you a picture and an idea of how many homes are for sale in this area, again, so that you can help yourself plan accordingly. And so look at how many homes are for sale in Frisco. Now, Frisco is approximately 3 times bigger than Prosper, Texas. So think about that size wise with how many homes are for sale. 494. Prosper, 256 homes for sale. And look at Celina, 242. So you can see the supply number is still quite low for this area with all of the people that are moving to this area. So if you're wanting help creating your strategy on when you're wanting to buy your home or when you're wanting to list your home, my information is in the description below. I would absolutely love to help you make this best strategy for you to support you, especially with what's going on with this rapidly changing housing market. And so let's look at new listings so that you can see what new is coming on the market. And so again, these numbers compared to how many people are actually moving here are somewhat lower. So you can see in Frisco, 199 new listings. Prosper, 59 new listings. That number is quite low, which is what again is driving some of those prices a bit higher. So lastly, I want to round up this market update by sharing with you. I'm going to skip over the pending sales for now. Go to your showings per listing, because this is what's going to help you if you are planning on listing your home, have a realistic perspective on how many showings are coming through the door. Now, sometimes it can be frustrating to feel like you're not getting a lot of traction on your listing. And we have a lot of new ways of marketing our properties. We really use video, and not just doing a standard video where, you come in, you show the home, but we are actually in there walking through people who are looking at your home and wanting to buy. A lot of people are relocating here from out of state or different areas, or are shopping online. So we want to make sure that we're marketing your property and getting it in front of as many people as possible. So this number can feel discouraging when you are talking about showings per listing. 5.3 on average showings per listing are coming through in Prosper, Texas. Frisco's a little bit higher, and Celina is 4.5. So you can see how having some different strategies on getting traction to your listing is very important with what we are seeing here and what is trending right now in November. So let's show you how many showings to pendings. So you've got 12 showings to a pending contract, 10.5 in Prosper. And closed sales, we'll wrap this up by seeing what closed in the month of December, or in the month of November, 2022. In Frisco, there were 162 closings. In Prosper, 60. Such a low number still. And Celina is just a slightly more with 61 closings that we had in this area. So one last thing I wanted to share with you before I pop off sharing my screen with you is what is happening with interest rates and mortgages. This is from CNBC. This morning, they published this article on their website, and I just wanted to share with you what, on average, the applications are doing, where, CNBC is sharing the applications to refinance. Their loans have risen, which means that a lot of homeowners are using the strategy of not necessarily picking the perfect time to buy their home, but you might want to buy your home and then look into refinancing when the interest rates lower. Right now, the interest rates have gone down a little bit, but they haven't gone down a whole bunch. And so as of today, on average, as you can see in this article, the average contract interest rate for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage is around 6.41%. And that is down from 6.49%. And so as you are formulating your plan and what you're wanting to do coming into this season of spring, or whenever you are thinking about listing your home or buying a home, making a move on an investment, this is the time to really put into action your plan on what you're wanting to do and how you're wanting to execute that. Make sure that you are using these numbers to help give you a realistic perspective of what's going on in your area, of what is going on with you personally and in your family, so that you can assess all of the areas that mean the most to you so that you can make the best plan for yourself. Again, I would absolutely love to help you through your process. My information is in the description below. And it is December at the time of me filming this video. And so my hope through this holiday season is that you are finding very much health and blessings to you and your family, not only now through this season, but into this coming new year. Thank you so much for watching this market update, and I cannot wait to see you soon. Okay, bye.